I've been telling everybody about everything I've been getting at the Goodwill outlet. And today, I may need an intervention because today I went for the second time. But I allotted myself just 1 hour, and I only spent $11 today. So I thought I would share with you some of the things I got for my $11. I'm kind of like a crow. If something is shiny and sparkly, I grab it. And this was so pretty. I think my daughter's going to put it around the tops of the curtain rods or something for decoration. It's just some kind of wire that was used for some kind of decoration. Anyway, it was all wound up in the bin, but it's in perfect condition. So I got that. In the bottom of a bin, when you go to the outlet, nothing is wrapped. It's all thrown in bins. In fact, a lot of it looks like garbage. So you have to, it's better to wear gloves if you go, and you just have to pick through. In the bottom of one of the bins, somebody had dumped all of these stampers. One says airmail. There's a leaf, I miss you, all kinds of things. And I stood there until I picked every one out, and I grabbed a little bowl and stuck them in it. I didn't buy the bowl because I didn't need that, but they're very nice at the counter. I just gave the bowl back. But I got all these stamps. I have still a huge amount of this to roll up because it was loose in one of the bins, but it's still in good shape. It's beautiful. It's Christmas ribbon with holly leaves on it. And I love to put it in the tree, put it on a wreath, do all that. I have a big wad of it that I need to still roll up, but I don't need to show you that. This might look junky, but it's perfect fall leaf stencil. It's just that it has paint dried on it. It was in the bin. There's bins and bins, not just a bin. A lot of people collect paint by numbers that people have already done. And this was laying in the top of a bin. It's got a few places that aren't done yet. But I thought that was so cute. But people actually collect these. It's a thing. And, in fact, I might put this one in my granddaughter's room. But I thought it was too cute just to throw away. And you don't pay by the price tag unless you're buying books at the Goodwill outlet. Books are 25 cents a piece. Look at this tin. It was just laying in there. It looks like a blueberry pie inside and out. I love it. They had different pieces of wallpaper or border. I don't need that for a wall, but I saw this piece and I thought, well, I could use that in my junk journaling. So I grabbed this little piece. And if I paid only $11 for all this, I got a lot more than 11 items. So I didn't even pay $1 a piece for any of this stuff I'm showing you. There was a set. This is a set of knee pads and elbow pads. My grandkids love to rollerblade. And pretty sure all the pieces are here. Anyway, I'm missing a knee pad somewhere, or elbow pad, but it's here. And then their wrist guards. I grabbed those for my grandkids. They're like new. They've never been worn. They were in a bin. Actually, I got this. This was in a bin. It's pretty perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Sturdy, not broken anywhere. It's a magazine holder. In fact, I packed my stuff in it as I was going through the bins. Because if you go, that's what you should do. If you see a pretty basket you like, get it and start putting stuff in it. And it makes it easier at the checkout. Because at checkout, you're going to put everything in their big bin. And they're going to put a plastic bag over the bin. And they're just going to tell you to fill it up until you can't go anymore. And then they'll switch bags out. I found these are wrapped still. Little wooden wreath ornaments with the little gold thing still on them. You just paint them however you want them to be. I've got that. And my daughter used to have this tie beanie baby, Hippity. And he's still in pretty good shape. I'll wash him. But I didn't know. Ours never came with a little tag with his name on it. But it's got it on his butt. He's a tie beanie. You can find those there all the time. A lot of times you're going to find things that have stickers, stickers on them from the store, from the retail store, but you're not charged that. This is a good ruler I found in one of the bins, a Westcott ruler. I don't have a dog, but we do buy nothing in my area, and I'll offer this to somebody who has a dog. It's a Kong, and I know these are expensive, and it has a few teeth marks in it, but the dog's not going to care. I found this fabric. It's a yard of fabric that it has a world map on it. I'll either hang it on the wall, make a big pillow, or some kind of little lap quilt or something for the grandkids out of it. That was just laying there waiting for me to come and get it and rescue it. These were laying in there. Sometimes you find that things are torn apart, taken apart, and sometimes you can find all the pieces if you keep digging. But these 3 sets of cards for adding, subtracting, and telling time, all 36 cards are still in each one intact. They were never opened. I got those. I got 2 Vera Bradley lunch boxes. This one was used, and it looks like it has a coffee stain or something on it. I'm going to try to clean it, though. I think I can get it clean. This one looks like nobody ever used it. It's Vera Bradley. It's plastic lined, has a little pocket back here. And this weighs like nothing. Basically, I paid nothing for these. And I found one that was totes. It has the little, where is it? The totes tag on it. And it looks like nobody ever used it. It's got a wallet in here. It's got a little paint or something right there, but it still snaps. It works. The inside is clean. It doesn't look like, I think it's supposed to be a lunchbox or something to take to the beach, or I don't know. But it's just like new. It's like nobody ever used it. I found a set of measuring cups in there that I needed badly, because we have one and it's a 1-cup measure, and that gets frustrating. You don't have them all. The other day when I went, one of the things I got was this basket, perfect basket. And look, in the bins, I found all of these Christmas cards. And most all of them had matching envelopes, fancy envelopes. And I found 2 gift bags, Santa gift bags. And these cards would be expensive if you bought them. I mean, here's one that's looks like from the seashore. And the cards were in there. Now I had to dig, and I had to be persistent to keep an eye out, because they were not in a box. I had to gather them all together. Got a rubber ball. I got some of these little containers I grabbed up out of a bin. I found the butterfly cards and envelopes loose. There were 16 in this to start with. I found 7 of them with the envelopes, but I also found the box they came in separately. It was all strode around in the bin. And I found this little address book that has butterfly pictures in it too, and it's never been used. I put it all back in the little box together with the envelopes and the cards. And I'm going to use that. I can use it in my journaling or whatever I want to use it for. I can't pass up things like that, especially at that price. I found this pad of paper in there, never been written on. I can't stand to leave blank paper anywhere. The other day I got a sketch pad. The lady was going to charge me the 25 cents for a book, and she looked at it. She said, "This is just paper." So she didn't do that. She just put it in with the rest. I found these envelopes, money envelopes, Christmas envelopes. I probably have like 10 of them here with the envelopes. They were still in the wrapper. These were. I love Christmas cards. I send Christmas cards now. I didn't for years, except just to a few people. But look at these cards. Aren't they pretty? And some of them have fancy envelopes with them that match the card. The picture on the envelope matches the card. It's really pretty. I love Christmas cards. But between the other day and today, as far as Christmas cards go, I'm good for this year. Maybe next year too. And I'm just delighted with that. I freak out at the weirdest things. I guess some people are like, what? Anyway. I found a measuring tape, a plastic measuring tape. I had one, but it was laying there saying, "Take me home," so I did. The other day when I went, I think that's all of the stuff I got for $11. The other day when I went, I found these tins. Another thing I have a hard time passing up are good tins that aren't dented. And this one had an extra surprise inside, all these unsharpened, unused pencils. But now I've got to figure out the best way to sharpen pencils. That's why I posted the thing about the guy who does it for a living. Because I get so frustrated with these little pencil sharpeners. I break the pencils every time. And I found some good colored pencils the other day in the bin. And I'm scared to try to sharpen them because I end up just losing all of the pencil because they break. So if anybody knows a good way to sharpen pencils, let me know. This basket, not the junk that's in it, but this basket was in the bin the other day, this Christmas basket. And a really nice one that doesn't have any kind of ornamentation on it that my daughter got. And she has it in the living room for decoration. Anyway, it's the coolest. Oh, I got a pumpkin. Because you know how I like to, I'm going to try to figure out if I can put a napkin on this glitter. Because I made one last Christmas for, to use for Christmas with napkins on it. Oh, and I got this. I'd never seen one of these little cases before. It's just a little slide out drawer type case. This is what I put the color pencils in that I got. So I've got to invest in a good pencil sharpener. Or learn a trick to the proper way to do pencils. I got this little box the other day. Another thing I can't usually pass up is a box. Also, the first thing I found the first time I went was this box. And this had come from Kohl's. It had perfume in it. I think it was Elizabeth Taylor White Diamond. Anyway, it didn't have anything here, so I put a piece of scrapbook paper in it. So I think that's pretty. And look, when I opened it up, guess what was in here? In the outlet bin. A brand new pack of 6x6 scrapbook paper by one of my favorite companies, K & Company. Isn't that pretty? I used one of the pieces in the top of this. But isn't that pretty paper? And then I found another thing that I have a problem leaving behind. Cutest tin ever. It had 2 full sets of playing cards in it. I went through and counted them all. They're all here. Aren't they cute? I have bought trading cards 1 or 2 at a time on eBay that were interesting, really, really cheap. Because people trade these. and also use them in junk journals. So anyway, another one of my little things that I like to grab up. Anyway, I still have not gone there. I went today with the intention of looking at books, and I still didn't do it because I was intrigued by those first 4 bins. That's about as far as I've ever gotten in the place in the 2 visits that I've been there. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Now, the other day, I did spend more. I spent like $40. No, it was $36 the other day, but like part of that was my daughter's, and she paid for her part. But so even still, with everything we got that day and the things I got today, I don't think we've wasted any money. And I may make some of my money back on some of the items if I put them on Marketplace. We'll see. Anyway, sorry it's gone so long, but I wanted to share my Goodwill outlet experience with you. Like I said, if you do go, maybe take some rubber gloves. Be patient with other people there that are not patient, because some people really get into it when they get in there. They wait for the new bins to come out. I got this little pencil holder too. I forgot about that. And the toothbrush I use to clean stuff off with. But anyway, good little thing. And anyway, nothing in there is worth fighting over. So I won't fight with anybody about anything, but I try to be polite, not butt in front of people, not bump people's carts. There are people that may be there that are not going to be that kind, but I think it's fun and I don't want to mess it up, so I'm not going to go in there and I don't want to go in there and have trouble. I just want to go in there and have fun going through the bins. Anyway, if you go, let me know what you find. Talk to you later. Bye.